disasters like this, the number one need is money.
Money.
Money, 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 money. So everybody is talking about this pair and their absolute disconnect from reality.
Everyone just completely turned on The Rock and Oprah.
So with Oprah at an estimated $2.5 billion and The Rock at almost $1 billion, the absolute atrocity of them asking normal, everyday people for money is going viral all over the internet, with people freaking out. I mean, there are numerous retorts to this pathetic, disgusting display of inhumanity.
You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that you somehow managed to hire a private firefighting team to protect your land before the fires started. You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that instead of taking some of that land and housing even a small portion of those displaced people, you've hired a private security team to keep them off your land. You're so concerned about Maui that you simply haven't had time to denounce any of the shady real estate deals which are robbing people of everything they have. You know, like the ones you were involved in that helped you acquire that land for pennies on the dollar of what it was actually worth. You're so concerned about Maui that instead of taking what would amount to a year's salary for you and 4 or 5 of your billionaire friends, which could be used to rebuild the entire place in a matter of months, you're jumping on social media and asking the American public, most of whom can't afford to pay their rent right now, to do it for you. You're so concerned about Maui that it's more important that you get social media points than that you help.
Did I just witness what I think I witnessed? Please don't tell me I just saw a billionaire standing next to a multi-millionaire begging the average everyday citizen for donations that can barely get by due to a real-life recession, living paycheck to paycheck, barely can pay rent, barely can put food on the table for our families, in a country where our president is giving away all our resources to another country for money?
When she mentioned Dolly, when she used Dolly's name to invoke some sort of sympathy in us, did she forget that when Dolly tries to help people, she just helps people? She doesn't ask the poor people to do it for her. So respectfully, Oprah, keep Dolly's name out your fucking mouth.
And it is surpassing party lines. It's people on the left, people on the right. It's just people that are awake, that are starting to realize that these elites are so disconnected from reality, and they think that we are all so stupid that we don't see through this. But they went too far this time. Numerous people are pointing out how simply they could take their own damn money and rebuild Maui entirely and still probably make all that money back in 1 year. Yet they're asking all of us to donate to them and then trying to say, well, how do you trust that the money's going to the right place? We don't trust that the money's going to the right place. Oh, and just one other minor detail. Committed $10 million is not the same as donated $10 million.
No, just like regular normal people. Right, okay, but you're giving 10 million. Well, we've committed to giving 10 million. What does that mean? Well, we haven't actually given it yet, but we're committed to giving it via you. Sorry, what was that? We're committed to giving the 10 million through your donations. What do you say at the end there? We'd like you to donate, and that's how we'll get to the 10 million. I thought that you already pledged the 10 million. Well, we've sort of committed that on behalf of you.
They've committed 10 million of your dollars, hoping to raise that. It's not saying that they've actually donated that much money to the fund. They've committed your money to the fund. On a final note, I have very little respect for The Rock left, but I think he just literally, killed his career with this one. Way to go, fucking idiot. Oh, and
Johnson was in cahoots with some of the most nefarious figures in Hollywood, the kind that would make even the most hardened gossip columnist raise an eyebrow. The most explosive accusation to escape Venice's virtual lips was that The Rock was somehow connected to individuals involved in unspeakable crimes against children. Venice didn't stop there. He boldly declared that Johnson had sold his soul to the devil.
I also know that this pair of invalids are probably tugging at the heartstrings of faith-centered people. So I would like to remind you all, find a charity where you can give what little you can, where you actually know it does go to the people of Maui, and remember that Jesus rewards those who have nothing and give what little bit that they have not these mongrels who have all but give barely nothing.